Good morning. Before you rush into the day, before you check your phone or dive into your to-do list, take a moment to just breathe. This moment right here before the chaos starts is yours. How you begin your day shapes how you move through it. Imagine today as a blank canvas. You have the power to decide what it will look like. Will it be filled with frustration or with progress? Will it be consumed by distractions or focused on your goals? How you start your day holds incredible power over the quality of your experiences and outcomes. Many people wake up and immediately get pulled into their routine, checking their phones, worrying about their tasks, and allowing the external world to dictate their inner state. But what if, instead, you took control from the moment you wake up? What if you chose to start your day with deliberate intention, aligning your thoughts and emotions with the future you want to create? The way you begin your day determines the energy you bring into it. Most people don't realize that they're often operating on autopilot, simply recycling the same thoughts, feelings, and behaviors from the day before. This keeps them stuck in a predictable cycle where they repeat the same patterns, encounter the same problems, and feel the same emotions. In this state, there's little room for change, growth, or transformation because they're energetically living in the past. Their present actions are a reflection of yesterday's mindset. But there's a powerful alternative to this. By setting your intention first thing in the morning, you shift from living unconsciously to creating consciously. Before doing anything, pause and ask yourself, who do I want to be today? This is an important distinction. You're not just focusing on what you need to accomplish, but on who you need to become in order to achieve your goals. This process of defining your intention is like giving your brain and body a roadmap for the day ahead. Rather than reacting to circumstances, you're proactively setting the tone. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about energy. The thoughts you think in the morning carry a vibration that resonates throughout your day. If you wake up feeling stressed, worried, or hurried, that energy follows you and influences your interactions, decisions, and experiences. On the other hand, if you begin with thoughts of gratitude, possibility, and purpose, you elevate your energy and align yourself with more positive outcomes. It's not just about what you say to yourself in the morning, it's about the feeling behind it. Your body and brain don't know the difference between a real experience and one that is vividly imagined. So if you can wake up and consciously decide to feel the emotions of your desired future, whether it's success, joy, love, or abundance, you start to rewire your brain for that future to become your reality. This emotional energy shifts your internal state, which changes the way you think, act, and perceive the world around you. The key is to make this a daily practice. Each morning is a new opportunity to break free from the patterns of the past and start fresh. By setting your intention with clarity and conviction, you're no longer letting the external world dictate your internal state. Instead, you're taking control of your consciousness and using it to create the experiences you want to have. Over time, this practice will not only transform your day, but will also transform your life one morning at a time. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't rush. Take a moment to breathe, center yourself, and choose your thoughts and emotions intentionally. The energy you begin with will shape the day ahead and ultimately the life you're creating. Every day we are faced with a fundamental choice. We can either live by the patterns of our past or create something new. For many people, the default is to continue operating within the familiar thoughts, emotions, and habits that have shaped their past. This may feel comfortable and safe, but it limits personal growth and keeps us locked in cycles that prevent us from becoming the people we aspire to be. To break free from these patterns, we need to consciously choose to step into a new version of ourselves. Think about it each morning. Most people wake up and immediately begin to think the same thoughts they did yesterday. These thoughts trigger the same emotions, which lead to the same behaviors and eventually the same outcomes. When we continuously live this way, we are not truly living in the present. Instead, we are recreating our past. Our brain becomes conditioned to repeat the same cycles because it has been wired to expect and predict what it already knows. This makes real change feel difficult because we are literally living in the energy of our past experiences. But the truth is, you don't have to stay in this cycle. You have the ability to break free from it. And it starts by recognizing that your past does not have to define your future. Each day is a new opportunity to make different choices that align with the person you want to become, rather than the person you have been. The key is becoming aware of the unconscious patterns that drive your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and making a deliberate decision to step out of them. To do this, you need to practice conscious awareness. When you wake up, take a moment to notice what thoughts arise. Are they the same thoughts of stress, fear, or self-doubt that you've been carrying for days, months, or even years? These are the thoughts that keep you tied to the past. But here's the good news: you can choose new thoughts. Instead of letting your mind go down the same familiar paths, you can decide to think in a way that is aligned with the future you desire. This might feel uncomfortable at first because it's new, but that discomfort is a sign that you're stepping out of your old patterns and into growth. In the same way, your emotions also play a huge role in keeping you stuck in the past. If you wake up feeling the same emotions of frustration, worry, or anger, you're likely to repeat the same behaviors and get the same results. But by choosing to shift your emotional state to feel gratitude, excitement, or hope, you begin to create new energy that will attract different experiences. Your emotions are powerful, and they are the bridge between your thoughts and the reality you create. When you consistently make the choice to think and feel differently, you begin to rewire your brain. You start to create new neural pathways that support a new way of being. Over time, this process will allow you to break free from the patterns of the past and step into the future you desire. Ultimately, the choice is yours. You can continue to live by yesterday's patterns, or you can choose to create a new future, starting today. By becoming aware of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and consciously deciding to change them, you take the first step toward becoming the person you are meant to be. Visualizing your desired future is a powerful tool that can dramatically shift the course of your life. Every great achievement begins with a vision. Whether it's professional success, personal growth, or a fulfilling relationship, everything starts as an idea, a mental image of what you want to create. By actively visualizing the future you desire, you begin to condition your brain and body to align with that vision, ultimately attracting it into your reality. The process of visualization is not just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about creating a vivid, sensory-rich image of the future you want and feeling the emotions that would come with achieving it. When you visualize something in great detail, whether it's a goal you want to accomplish or the kind of person you want to become, your brain responds as though it's actually happening. This is because the brain doesn't know the difference between an experience that is real and one that is vividly imagined. When you consistently imagine your desired future, you begin to rewire your brain to act in ways that align with that future. The first step in visualization is to get clear on what you want. This requires more than just a vague idea. You need to paint a detailed picture of the life you want to create. What does it look like? Where are you? Who are you with? What kind of work are you doing? The more specific you can be, the more powerful the visualization becomes. Think of it like programming your brain's GPS. The clearer the destination, the easier it is to find the way. Once you have that clear vision, the next step is to attach emotions to it. What would it feel like to have already achieved this future? Feelings are the key to turning a mental image into a lived reality. When you visualize your future, it's not enough to just see it, you have to feel it. If your desired future is one of abundance, feel the sense of financial freedom and security. If it's one of deep connection, feel the love and support from the people in your life. By generating these emotions, you're sending powerful signals to your brain and body, telling them that this future is already here. This process of combining clear mental images with strong emotional responses begins to change your internal state. You're no longer stuck in the patterns of the past. Instead, you're living in the energy of your future. This shift in energy creates a kind of magnetic pull, drawing opportunities, people, and experiences into your life that match your vision. It also changes how you move through the world. When you are aligned with your future self, you begin to make different choices that support your growth and bring you closer to your goals. The key to successful visualization is consistency. This is not something you do once and forget. It's a daily practice. Each day, take a few moments to vividly imagine your future. See it, feel it, believe it. The more you do this, the more you train your brain and body to operate in alignment with that future, until eventually it becomes your reality. By visualizing your desired future and embodying the emotions that come with it, you are no longer at the mercy of your past. Instead, you are actively creating your future, one thought, one feeling, one choice at a time. This is how you transform your life from the inside out. Feeling your desired future in the present moment is one of the most powerful techniques for transforming your life. It's not just about imagining what you want. It's about embodying the emotions of that future now, in the present. This shift in emotional state signals to your brain and body that the future you envision is already happening, and as a result, you begin to change how you think, act, and experience the world. This approach moves you from passively hoping for change to actively creating it. When we set goals or dream of a better future, most people fall into the trap of thinking that they'll only feel successful, happy, or fulfilled once they achieve those goals. The problem with this mindset is that it keeps your desired future at arm's length, always in the distant horizon. By placing your emotional fulfillment in the future, you reinforce the idea that it's not here yet, creating a gap between where you are and where you want to be. To close that gap, you need to bring the feelings of your future into the present moment. This means that if your future vision involves a sense of abundance, you must feel abundant now. If it includes a deep sense of love or connection, you must cultivate those feelings within yourself today. By doing this, you condition your mind and body to live in alignment with your future, rather than being stuck in the emotions of your past. When you feel as if your desired future has already come to pass, your brain begins to make decisions and your body begins to act in ways that attract and create that reality. There is a scientific basis for this process. Neurologically, when you vividly imagine and feel something as if it's already real, your brain fires neurons in a pattern consistent with that experience. Over time, these repeated patterns can actually rewire your brain. Your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors start to align with the vision of your future, and your brain becomes more efficient at recognizing and creating opportunities that bring you closer to your goals. This process influences your body on a physiological level. Your emotions are directly linked to your body's chemistry. When you feel elevated emotions like joy, gratitude, or love emotions associated with the future you want, you trigger the release of chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which promote well-being and a sense of connection. These emotional states are not only pleasant, but also make you more open, creative, and resilient. You're better able to navigate challenges because you're not operating from a place of fear or lack, but from a state of abundance and possibility. The key is to make this a daily practice. Each morning, as you visualize your desired future, take a moment to feel the emotions associated with that future. Don't just think about it, feel it. Whether it's a sense of accomplishment, peace, or excitement, let those emotions flood your body. By doing this consistently, you start to embody the person you want to become. You begin to attract the experiences, people, and opportunities that match your elevated emotional state. Over time, this practice helps to shift your internal state from one that is bound by the past to one that is creating the future. By feeling your desired future now, you no longer need to wait for external circumstances to change before you feel fulfilled. You take control of your emotional state, and by doing so, you take control of your reality. This is not just about wishful thinking or temporary positivity, it's about fundamentally changing how you approach life. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your future self, you become the architect of your destiny, actively creating the life you've always dreamed of. Staying aligned with your vision, especially in the face of challenges, is crucial for manifesting the future you desire. It's easy to feel inspired when everything is going well, but true transformation happens when you maintain that alignment during difficult moments. The ability to consistently think, feel, and act as the version of yourself who has already achieved your goals is what separates those who create lasting change from those who remain stuck in old patterns. When you set a vision for your life, you naturally feel a sense of excitement and motivation. In the beginning, it's easy to see the possibilities and to feel the emotions associated with success, abundance, or happiness. However, life will inevitably present obstacles, whether they're external challenges, personal setbacks, or internal doubts. These are the moments when it becomes tempting to revert to old habits and familiar ways of thinking, thoughts rooted in fear, self-doubt, or limitation. It's in these moments that you must consciously choose to stay aligned with your vision. Staying aligned means continuing to think and act in accordance with the future you want, even when your current reality doesn't reflect that future yet. For example, if your vision involves financial abundance, you need to think and feel abundant even if you're facing financial stress. If your goal is to experience more love and connection, you must embody the feelings of love and connection. even when you encounter conflict or loneliness. This is not about denying reality or pretending that problems don't exist. Rather, it's about choosing to respond to those problems from the perspective of your future self, not your past self. The way you react to challenges is a powerful indicator of whether you're truly aligned with your vision. If, when faced with adversity, you slip back into old patterns of worry, stress, or frustration, you reinforce those emotional states in your brain and body, making it harder to create something new. But if instead you respond with the emotions and actions that match the future you desire, confidence, patience, resilience, you send a signal to your brain that you are no longer controlled by your past. Over time, this consistent alignment shifts your internal state and opens you up to new possibilities. The practice of staying aligned also rewires your brain. Your thoughts and emotions create neural pathways, and the more you think, feel, and act in a certain way, the stronger those pathways become. By consistently choosing thoughts and emotions that match your vision, you weaken the neural pathways associated with old, limiting patterns and strengthen the ones that support your future self. This process literally changes the way your brain operates, making it easier for you to stay aligned with your vision over time. Consistency is the key to this process. It's not enough to think positively or visualize your future once in a while. You must make it a daily practice, especially during challenging moments. When you're faced with setbacks, ask yourself, how would my future self respond to this situation? What thoughts, feelings, and actions would align with the life I want to create then? Make a conscious choice to embody those qualities. By staying aligned with your vision, you create a momentum that carries you forward, even when circumstances seem difficult. You build resilience and inner strength, knowing that your external reality is always a reflection of your internal state. The more you stay committed to your vision, the faster you'll see it manifest in your life. This daily alignment is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. And it's what allows you to actively create the future you desire. One decision at a time. You are the creator of your life, a powerful statement that holds profound implications for how you perceive your reality and interact with the world. Many people often feel like they are at the mercy of their circumstances, believing that external events dictate their happiness and success. However, this mindset overlooks the incredible power that lies within each individual to shape their own destiny through their thoughts, emotions, and actions. Understanding and embracing this concept is crucial for personal transformation and the manifestation of your desired future. To begin with, it's essential to recognize that every thought you think has a corresponding energy and vibration. These thoughts shape your beliefs, which in turn influence your emotions and actions. When you consistently dwell on negative thoughts or focus on limitations, you inadvertently create a reality that reflects those beliefs. Conversely, when you focus on empowering thoughts and visualize your desired outcomes, you send a signal to your brain and body that you are open to change and growth. This fundamental shift in perspective is the starting point for realizing that you are indeed the architect of your life. Taking ownership of your life means acknowledging that you have the ability to choose how you respond to any situation. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, but how you interpret and react to these challenges determines your path forward. Instead of succumbing to feelings of helplessness or despair, recognize that you have the power to choose your thoughts and emotions in response to those challenges. This conscious choice to respond positively, with resilience and creativity, empowers you to shape your circumstances rather than being shaped by them. Being the creator of your life involves embracing the idea of personal responsibility. It's easy to blame external factors such as other people, situations, or even luck for your current state. However, taking responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions allows you to reclaim your power. When you realize that you are responsible for your experience, you shift from a victim mentality to an empowered mindset. This shift is transformative. It opens the door to endless possibilities because you understand that your future is not predetermined by your past, but is a canvas awaiting your brushstrokes. Your emotions play a crucial role in this creative process. Elevated emotions such as joy, gratitude, and love not only feel good but also attract positive experiences into your life. When you consistently generate these emotions, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more of what aligns with those feelings. This is the law of attraction at work. What you focus on and feel deeply becomes your reality. By cultivating elevated emotions, you create an energetic state that magnetizes opportunities, people, and experiences that resonate with your vision. Your actions must align with your thoughts and feelings. Being the creator of your life means taking proactive steps toward your goals, even if they are small. Each decision you make is a reflection of your vision, and consistent action reinforces your commitment to that vision. It's about showing up every day, embodying the qualities of the person you wish to become, and taking the necessary steps to manifest your desires. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and growth. Recognize that the process of creating your life is ongoing. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from setbacks. Celebrate your progress and don't be afraid to adapt your vision as you evolve. The more you embrace your role as the creator,